Hello and welcome in to Rochester Regional Stadium here for the first game of Rochester FC's UPSL season. They're taking on Skills FC, primarily an indoor team based in Minnesota, a little bit north of here. First game of a long UPSL season for this Rochester FC team. 10 games, 5 at home and 5 away. Playing in Division 1, taking a step down from the UPSL Premier Division that they played in last year. Went 2 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses last year. Moving from Premier to Division 1. Still in the Midwest West Conference, though. After this game, it's an away trip against Worthington Community FC, and then they're back home against 1826 Academy. Bateau FC after that in Wisconsin, and then back home against Leon FC. It's Deportivo U2 FC away, then home against Granite City 2. An away game at Leon FC, back home against Worthington, and then closing out the season away at Skills FC. They're going to start the season at Skills FC and end the season at Skills FC as this Rochester FC team. It's a pretty young team, a lot of high schoolers, but then you got that little bit of experience from older players that are joining this UPSL side. Rochester FC also playing in the USL League 2 system as well as the USLW League system. The first season for Rochester FC in both of those leagues. So we get set here for kickoff. We're going to have the national anthem and starting lineups. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with kickoff and first half action here from the RCTC Stadium. We'll be right back. And we're back here from Rochester Regional Stadium. Rochester FC taking on Skills FC in the UPSL Division 1 Midwest West matchup. Both these teams play in the same subdivision of the Midwest West, so they'll get 2 games against each other this year. This one, the first one, and then they'll close out the season away at Skills FC for their 10th game of the season. Starting in goal today for Rochester FC, it's Charles Odell. Plays college soccer at Dakota County Technical College. In defense for the Loons, Vahid Eldavec, Bodie Young, Jeffrey Letienne, and Kader Naja. In the midfield, it's Aaron Zhao, Armin Dedic, Bertrand Ngam, Ahmad Naja, and Minat Mujic. And then at forward, it's Josh Donkor. Donkor, formerly of Luther College, played his college ball there. And a couple more college players in the squad, a couple youth players as well. Bodie Young, Aaron Zhao, Ahmad Naja, Kader Naja, all from the USL Academy teams. Charlie Odell as well from the USL Academy team. And then Jeffrey Letienne comes from North Iowa Area Community College. Scored 5 goals as a center back, including 2 penalties during his first season in the NGCAA. As we get set for kickoff here between Rochester FC and Skills FC. Skills FC in the white tops and black shorts, Rochester in the all blue. A little bit of a delay here as we get set and just checking with both goalies, making sure everything's good and still waiting. And here we go. We're off and away in Rochester Regional Stadium. Long ball played over the top. It's kicked away. Kicked ahead. All the way to Odell. Odell dishes to Bertrand. Rochester FC working the possession on the far side. Finding Bertrand again, but it misses. And played through by Skills. Odell deals with it, going all the way to the 40-yard line. Once again, played ahead by Rochester, looking for Ahmad Naja. But Naja unable to get to the ball in time. It's going to go out of play for Skills FC throwing. Taken away, here's Armin Dedic, Western Illinois player, freshman. Skills FC kicks it off their own man. It's going to be a throw in for Rochester FC, but a player down here for Skills FC. Not what you want to see early on in a game if you're Skills. It's Bodie Young to throw in. Looking for Naja. Naja and Skills battling it out here. It's up ahead and back away. A little bit of back and forth here between the two teams as both teams look to get set. Skills FC looking ahead. Here's Letienne to clear, and he does. But it's right back to Skills, and then eventually finds Mujic. Mujic all the way outside, looking for Bertrand. Bertrand's going to get there. Down the left sideline. Good move from Bertrand. Still going. Looking for the cross, but a good clear away by Skills FC. First glimpse of an opportunity there for Rochester FC. It's going to be a corner kick. Mujic's going to take. Mujic takes it. Low driven towards the near post and cleared away by Skills, and they're going to attack on the counter. Heldevats steps in the way, and here comes Bertrand again outside, right to Mujic. Mujic looking for the cross. Tapped away by Skills FC, and Rochester FC going to hold possession, go all the way back to Odell. It's worked outside to Bodie Young. Kader Naja over to Letien. Letien, 6'3", probably the tallest player on the field, including the goalkeepers. Stands out among all the other Rochester players, and good pass from Letien to find Aaron Zhao. Zhao spent some time overseas, trained with the FC Barcelona Academy. One of the most promising young players for this Rochester FC squad, and he earns a corner. This corner taken in. It'll find its way out here. And all the way over to Bodie Young, playing right back. Bodie Young looking for the clip ball in. He's got Letien in. But it's a save for Skills FC. Played ahead by Skills. And Bodie Young boots one up, looking for Naja. Gonna find him. Contact to the back of Naja's head. No call. It'll be a throw in here for Rochester. It's up ahead for the Loons. It's Mujic again, bodying a couple players, driving inside. Mujic still with the ball, taking on 3 players. Eventually finds Bodie Young. Young trying to find that pass inside to Armin Dedic, but instead it's taken away by Skills, and here comes Skills FC on the attack. Odell caught out of goal, and it's a good goal-saving tackle there from Bodie Young. Now, Odell's a keeper that loves to leave his box, very active with his feet, but unfortunately that one came back to bite him. Just a little bit too quick there. We're Skills FC on the counter. And now Young is down injured, holding that left calf. I want to remind you guys that if you are interested in being a partner with Rochester FC on YouTube and interested in advertising your brand or your video advertisements on this channel, you can always reach out to info@rochester-fc.com for all your commercial needs. As Bodie Young gets up, looks good to move on, and he'll return to play here. Skills FC down on their left corner, looking for the cross in. Letien gets a touch on it. It's eventually cleared away by Bertrand Nam. Donkor applying pressure for the Loons. It's a bad pass back, and it's going to be a corner here for Rochester. So Rochester earns a corner out of just one bad pass back from Skills FC. Another chance here for the Loons. It's going to be Ahmad Naja. If you want to look at social media influencers, Ahmad Naja is your guy in Rochester. 3.6 million TikTok followers, 240K on Instagram. It's low driven, finds the foot of Letien, but his pass goes straight up and on top of the roof of the net. But it's another promising opportunity for Rochester on a set piece. Just got to get ahead to it. Back and forth play here from both sides. And Skills FC holds possession. They're inside the Rochester attacking half and then work back. Looking for a pass down the left wing, but it's too far. It's going to be a throw in for the Loons. But as we are saying, Ahmad Najee, probably the second most famous guy here from Rochester, Minnesota. Young Gravy, number 1. Young Gravy, the musical artist. Born and raised here in Rochester, Minnesota. As here's Skills FC. Driving ahead. Good step in there from Heldevats. And the Rochester Loons have earned a throw in on the far side. Corner taken, but it's a turnover. It's going to be Odell who's going to grab the ball after a long pass from Skills. The Loons holding possession here. It's a through ball played in, but Skills FC's keeper clears it. Rochester in the first 10 minutes taking control of the game. They've got 2 corners, really holding possession well. Skills FC have mainly been looking to attack on the counter, as they did there. Earn a throw in down the field and develop from there. Here's Skills FC in the far corner. Skills FC holds possession. They're going to recycle to their defense. Here's Donker with a chance to turn. Instead, he'll play it back to his defense. Hold possession. Here's Aaron Zhao. Looking for Bodie Young, but the pass a little too far. It's now with Skills FC. They're looking for a long ball. They found it. Good defense there from Letien to save a goal-scoring opportunity for Skills FC. They're going to have a corner. It's corner for Skills FC. Taken in. And Rochester FC looks to clear. Here's Nam. Big tackle from Skills FC. And they're going to attack the other way. Long ball looking for Mujic. Touch out of play by Skills FC. That's Hansei Jama for Skills FC, clearing that one out. Now Skills FC working the possession here, trying to get back into this game from a possession standpoint. They've earned a few corners as well, but most of them have came on the counter. It's worked around. They're passing well around the back lines, and then they're looking for that long ball through, and Odell comes out and clears it again. It's a big leg. Looking ahead for Doncor. Can't find him. Nam holds on to possession for RFC. It's back to Letien. Letien's looking for that long ball through, instead plays to Dedic. It's back to Letien. Letien looking for the switch. It's intercepted by Skills FC. And chance here on the counter. Skills FC working inside. Odell out. Big save from Charlie Odell. The first real chance of the game comes for Skills FC, and it's a big save from Odell to deny it. Letien now chipping away, looking for Young. And Young plays ahead to Doncor. Doncor back to Young, and now it's inside to Zhao. Now Dedic. Up around here's Najee. Najee, another one of those high school players playing at center back. An academy player of Rochester FC. Rochester FC plays back to Letien, holding possession. Letien, good pass inside to Dedic. Dedic with space to drive, instead opting for the clipped pass to Nam. Nam unable to get there in time, and it's one back in the midfield well there by the Loons. A through ball looking for Najee was Letien. A good idea there from Rochester FC, but just good interception from Skills. Skills FC holding possession in the midfield. Intercepted by Dedic, but it's right back to Skills FC. There's Hansei Jama running for that ball on the far side, unable to get there in time. It's going to be a throw in for the Loons. It's back to Najee. Worked over to Heldevats. Now inside to Zhao. Zhao plays to Letien. Letien with some space. Instead of using the space, he tries to pass to Najee. Now it's Amar Dedic. Letien and Dedic playing back and forth, and now over at Najee. 17 minutes in, still only that one big chance for Skills FC where Odell made that sliding save. That's been the really only good opportunity between the two sides. Here's Nam on the far side. Nam shoots. It's well struck, but it's left of the post. No real threat there for the keeper. Long ball by Skills. Touched away by Letien, and here's Zhao. Back to Najee. And Rochester FC looks to reset again. Rochester FC have done well with the ball in the midfield. Just haven't been able to unlock that last pass in the final third to really get those goal-scoring opportunities. You saw Nam with that shot that missed the post. That's been their really only clear scoring opportunity that they've had. And even then, it wasn't that good of a scoring opportunity. There's a long ball looking for Mujic. Mujic applying pressure, and it's cleared away by Skills FC. It's a throw in deep in the attacking zone. Back into Mujic. Now he's Heldovats. Back to Mujic. Looking for Nam. There he is inside. Got a chance to clear it, but he's offsides. Skills FC on their right wing. Work back to Letien, who lets it go. A little bit of a miscommunication there between the defenders and the attackers. Letien letting it go back to Odell, but Odell expecting Letien to grab that ball. Throw in here for Skills FC. Here's Dedic with some space to drive, and he'll take it. Now the long ball comes, looking for Nam. He's got him. Nam's got the speed. He's in on goal. Here's Bertrand Nam shooting. Big save from Skills FC. A huge chance for Bertrand Nam, and he just comes up short by a big sliding save from Skills FC. But positive play for RFC. They're finally finding those long balls through, realizing that Nam's got the speed to beat those right backs of Skills FC. So all the way back to the Skills goalkeeper. And the rain has started to come down here in Rochester. Just light sprinkles expected for the rest of the night. As Letien, a calm presence at the back for the Loons right now. An otherwise slightly disorganized team. You expect that, though, in the first game. Figuring out what works and what doesn't against a new team in a new division. Bodie playing ahead to Naja. Naja trying to flick it back to Mujic. But it's won away by Skills FC, who turn it over to Doncor, but Doncor miscontrols. You can follow us on all of our socials, Instagram and TikTok at Rochester FC Minnesota, Twitter at Rochester Club. Live updates of most UPSL games, as well as all of our USL2 and USLW games on Twitter. Subscribe to the Rochester FC YouTube channel, because you're already here watching the game, so why not? As this one's turned over deep in the attacking zone for Skills FC. Good pressure by Doncor to force Skills FC back. Here's Nam with his speed, finding Dedic. Dedic looking for the through ball. It finds Mujic. Mujic still going, has Nam with support. Mujic with the left-footed shot. It's going to go just wide of the right post. Rochester FC shooting opportunities coming for the Loons, but just unable to put one on target so far. Long ball won by Skills FC. Big tackle from Bodie Young. It's going to be a card. Just caught him through the back. Unfortunate there for Bodie Young. A little bit too aggressive. So the first card of the match is going to go against Rochester FC. A long conversation there between Young and the referee. Young, not sure what he did wrong there. Got some explanation there from the referee. Looked like a yellow card offense, and the referee saw that as well. It's a free kick for Skills. Long ball looking for Odell. It's going to be Odell who gets it. Let's get over to Najee. Skills FC. Good step in by Letien, but he miscontrols it. One back by RFC. Here's Ahmad Najee on the right side. Looking inside to Dedic, eventually finds him, and Dedic will play back to Young. Dedic and Zhao have been clinical in the midfield for this RFC team, both extremely talented players. There's Heldevats looking for Nam. Skills FC's goalkeeper comes out. And it's again away by Najee. Heldevats goes down. Loud scream from him as he gets back up, but he gets back up and he's fine. Might have sold that one just a little bit. Let's work down to Bodie Young. Back to Letien. Letien over to Najee. Letien with time and space here, looking for the long ball. Instead, back to Doncor. Now the long ball comes. Offside called. That's a close one for Aaron Zhao. Looked like he had the step correctly, but just a little bit too early there starting his run. It'll be a free kick for Skills. There's Skills FC from inside their own half. Long ball ahead. Letien deals with it. Looking for Dedic. Letien again dealing with it. Dedic steps in too hard. Foul called on Armin Dedic. I don't know about that one. Might have sold it a little bit there. Did number 8, Brody Joinville for Skills FC. Played quickly down the left side. One back well by Najee, who touches it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Skills FC. Najee again heading it out of bounds. Letien stepping in there, dealing with the Skills FC throw in. But Skills FC still have it deep down the left wing. Now Doncor with it, driving ahead. He's got Najee to his right, takes it himself. Looking for Mujic inside. And instead it's cleared away. Here's Heldevats in a foot race with the Skills FC player. Loses it and then goes in a little bit too hard there on the tackle. Cross in, dealt with by Odell. Odell playing quickly, finding Dedic. Dedic with space to drive. Out to Heldevats. Heldevats in space as well. Keeps the ball in play. He'll hold up, play it back for Mujic. And he's now back with Heldevats. Heldevats looking for the through ball into Mujic. Runs just a little bit too long, and the Skills FC goalkeeper claims. Long ball dealt with by Odell, but it's right to a Skills FC player. And it's cleared off the line by Rochester FC. Big tackle there from Letienne. But again, it's Odell stepping out too soon, miscontrolling the ball. Got to clean that up if you're Charlie Odell in net. Donkor controlling the ball, finds Dedic. Now it's over to Najee, down to Heldevats, and back to Najee. Letienne with a good pass ahead to Donkor, but it misfires. It's now back to Letienne. Pressure applied by Skills FC. Letienne finds Young down low. Young inside to Dedic. Najee in a foot race here with Joinville. And Najee pushing the back. It's going to be a foul. No card shown for my Najee yet. It's just going to be a warning here from the referee. Back to the Skills goalkeeper. Half an hour passed here at the Rochester Regional Stadium. Still 0-0 between Rochester FC and Skills FC. Couple of big chances coming both ways. Bertrand Nam had a shot saved by the Skills FC goalkeeper. Skills FC had a shot saved by Odell. But other than that, it's been pretty even between the two sides. Dedic has the ball poked away. And be Heldevats to throw it in for the Loons. Heldevats on the far sideline looking for Nam. Nam's got the speed to beat this Skills FC defense. We've seen it before, and it's cleared away out of play and out of the stadium. That's gone behind the Rochester Regional building. And that might be in the pond back there in the parking lot. Someone's going to have to go and fish that one out later, but it'll be a corner for Rochester FC. Corner here for the Loons, taken well by Mujic. Inside, finding Letienne, who got ahead to it, but just glanced off the top and out of play. One back by Najee. Najee turning around, finding Young. Young inside to Dedic. Armin tried to take on two players, and Armin failed there. Turnover right back to Skills FC. Played ahead. Chance here down the right wing for Skills. It's a cross into the box, bouncing off the chest of Odell, who eventually gathers. Odell plays a Letienne. Ahead to Dedic. Dedic the switch to Heldevats in space. Feed Heldevats ahead to Mujic. Mujic in space. Driving, takes the first time shot. It bounces off the Skills FC goalkeeper. It's an easy save in the end, but more positive play from the Loons. Skills goalkeeper eventually picks the ball up and looks to distribute. It's won by Letienne. Big header from the big man in the back. Now Najee battling for it with Joinville. Najee and Joinville have gone after it. Najee down the right wing and Joinville playing left back for Skills FC. Heldevats up and away out of the defensive half, and it's going to bounce kindly here for Donkor to get a chance. Donkor and Nam both fighting for it in there. It's away. The long ball ahead runs out of play for Rochester, for Skills FC. It'll be a Rochester FC throw in. Bodie Young takes quickly. Dedic trying to play it back, and Letien will settle it down and find Odell. Odell, great distribution there from Odell to find Bertrand Nam. Nam looking to use his speed to get ahead. And a good tackle there from Skills FC. Work back to Letien. Letien over to Najee. The two playing back and forth. Looking for that pass ahead. Najee making a run, not seen by Letien. And it's Doncor now over to Zhao. It looks like Doncor's kind of switched positions here. Started the game at 4, now has dropped into the midfield. 4 attackers, though, playing up here. Bodie Young making his way up from right back. And Najee drops down, finding Zhao. And here's Doncor with a little bit of space. Doncor driving in, finding Nam. Trying to find Nam. It's too long and runs back for the Skills FC goalkeeper. The Skills FC goalkeeper taking his time with the ball, waiting for someone to show for him. So ahead by Skills FC. And back to Odell. A little bit of pressure here from Skills, but it's well from Odell. And here's Mujic. Bad touch from the Skills FC goalkeeper. A chance for Rochester to come and attack, but it's touched out well by Joinville. Joinville and Najee contact. Joinville goes down. It's going to be a free kick here for Skills. Substitution here for Rochester FC. Off goes Kader Najee. Waiting to see a number of who we've got on here. Looks like Luis Lopez making his way on here for Rochester FC. Rochester FC working from their defensive line. Up ahead to Nam. Nam's fighting through some contact. Now, Doncor trying to play the through ball to find Nam back, but it misses and goes long. And all the way back, here's Mujic with a chip, but it goes just wide of the left post. Another good opportunity for Rochester FC. A couple of really good chances here for Mujic and Nam and the rest of this Rochester FC offense. As there's a step in by Zhao, some contact. Zhao still has the ball, and then he goes through some more contact. One back by Nam. Nam's going to rip a shot here from 25 yards out. Never had a chance of going in. Skills on the defensive half. Good 1-2 pass there, but then turned over. Finds Dedic, who plays back to Letien. Some pressure. Letien releases, but it's right to the Skills FC defense. That's Joinville from left back. Here's Naja, all the way back to Odell. And Odell over to Letien. Letien long ball, trying to find Bertrand Nam, and does. Nam's got speed to drive, but he plays a crossfield pass to Naja, who's going to get there. Naja now down in the corner with a chance. Finds Dedic, a good turn from Armin Dedic. He goes down in the box. No call. Dedic is down holding his face in the penalty box, but it's no call. It's going to be Rochester FC's ball as the main referee goes to talk to the assistant referee. I'm going to see what they decide here. So we wait for the call here from the referee. No penalty called after the conversation, but it is a throw in for Rochester FC. Cleared away by Skills, but it's out of play, and it's another throw for the Loons. Here's Bodie Young finding Doncor. Doncor push off the ball, but wins it back. Eventually finds Young. Young, a good ball in. Finds Nam, who plays it, misplays it. And it cleared away again by Skills, but it's more offensive pressure here for the Loons with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Doncor. One back by the Loons. It's Dedic to Young. Young, another good ball, but no one to find the end of it as the Skills FC goalkeeper comes out and claims it. Now it's Skills FC with a chance to drive. It's a bad touch, and here comes Nam with his speed. Trying to find Dedic with the pass. Instead, it's intercepted by Skills, and Skills will look to go the other way. Here they go down the right side. Good step there from Bertrand Nam. It's going to be a throw-in for Skills FC, but it allows the Rochester defense to come back. Here's some pressure from Mujic. He wins it in the field. He's got a chance one-on-one. Here's Mujic down the left side. Left-footed shot. Big save from the Skills goalkeeper. Mujic again on two players, but unable to get there. Another big save for the Skills FC keeper. Rochester FC still attacking. The shot blocked. And offside is Mujic. He's going to just kick it off a Skills FC player and out of bounds. More offensive play there from the Loons, taking a defensive position and playing a long ball through it. It was Mujic who applied the pressure on the Skills FC defense, forcing them to make a play, and they couldn't. And Mujic had another great chance to score. So it'll be a free kick from inside of the box after the offsides on Mujic. Taken quickly here by the goalkeeper. And a long ball over the head of Bodie Young. But Dedic comes out and claims. And now here's Naja. Naja all the way back to Letien. There's a crossfield pass from Nam that's intercepted, but Nam gets it back. Finds Letien. Letien with a little bit of space to drive. Finds Dedic. Here's Armin Dedic looking for the cross through ball to Doncor, but finds a way back to the Skills FC goalkeeper. Here's the Skills FC goalkeeper. Clearing ahead. Misplayed by Heldevats. A chance here for Skills FC to attack. It's Lopez clearing it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Skills FC, but these last couple minutes have really felt like Rochester FC's chance to capitalize. They've had a couple really good offensive attacking opportunities, a couple shots from Mujic, a couple shots from Nam, but unable to put one on frame that really tests the Skills FC goalkeeper. He's been excellent at the back. Naja with the pressure. It's ahead, looking for Mujic. It's worked down, and a 2-on-1 here down the left side as Dedic makes his way over. Long ball played in. It's going to find the foot of Rochester. Another goal line clearance from Jeffrey Letienne. A huge stop. That's a second one this game for him. Worked out to Bodie Young. Young to Naja. Naja looking ahead. It'll be a throw in for Rochester FC. Back to Letienne. Letienne's going to play across to Lopez. As we hit the 45th minute, we'll head into extra time here to close out the half. Don't know how much extra time we're getting, but we'll get a little bit here. A couple of shots, a couple of cards here for Rochester FC. It's a long ball played ahead. And played out of bounds by Skills FC. This will probably be one of the last attacking chances for Rochester FC of the half. They work quickly. Here's Mujic. Mujic down the left wing. Mujic double teamed by Skills FC. He still makes it out. Mujic down low to Nam. Nam, cut back. Here's Nam. Nam, the shot! Just off the side netting. Another great opportunity for the Loons. And how many chances is that for Bertrand Nam? It's about got to be 3 or 4. His speed and technical ability have been killing this Skills FC back line, but just unable to capitalize, and that'll be halftime. Score still 0-0 between Rochester FC and Skills FC, but a lot more attacking chances for Rochester and the Loons. We'll have second half action right here on the Rochester FC YouTube channel. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Back for the second half here at Rochester Regional Stadium, RFC and Skills FC in this UPSL Division 1 Midwest West matchup. 0-0 in the first half, but a lot of good chances between both sides. Rochester a bit more attacking there towards the later stages of the first half. A couple good chances for Midad Mujic as well as Bertrand Nem. Both of them with some really good chances, but the Skills FC goaltender has been up to the challenge. And on the other side, Skills FC capitalizing on mistakes. The Rochester FC goalkeeper, Charlie O'Dell, been caught out a couple of times here, misplaying the ball, coming out too quick for the ball. For Rochester FC, though, attacking-wise, the game plan has been simple. Try and find Bertrand Nem and use his speed to attack this vulnerable Skills FC defense. And on the other side, Skills FC just needs to take more possession. As we get set here for the second half of action, still 0-0 between the two sides in their first matchup in the UPSL. A couple of matches have already happened, but Toe FC have played, as well as Worthington having already played a game. This is Luis Lopez, substituted in the game in about the 36th minute for starting center back Kader Naja. Naja is soon to be stepping out because he still has some games to play this weekend with the U19 team, so can't play him for too many minutes. Just want to give him the experience here in the UPSL. Teldovats ahead to Mujic. Mujic boots ahead to Nem. Nem looked to be offside, but the flag stays down and he wins a throw-in for the Loons. It's worked back. Here's Teldovats. Now to Mujic. Mujic looking for the ball in. Gets past one player, but Skills FC intercepts. Teldovats now. Big contact between two sides, and here's Armin Dedic. Dedic with space. He's going to rip from about 35 yards out. It's well over the bar. A little bit too ambitious there from Armin Dedic. New defender on for Rochester FC in place of Vahid Teldovats, playing left back, number 18 for the Loons. It's worked ahead by Skills FC. And now played back, looking to hold possession. Rochester coming with the press, now a little bit more aggressive here on the defensive side. Lopez plays back to O'Dell. O'Dell back to Lopez. O'Dell over to Letienne. Letienne's been a star on the defensive line for the Loons. Already 2 games, goal-saving clearances to keep the clean sheet for O'Dell. Good pressure from Skills FC. Now they're going to look to attack. Runs all the way through to O'Dell.
Odell's been aggressive from the back line, but it's kind of hurt him a couple times when caught out of possession, leading to some chances for Skills FC. But if Odell can clear that up, he's a great shot stopper. As this one's played ahead to Aaron Zhao. And Aaron Zhao gets bodied on the far side, but it draws a foul. That'll be a chance here for a set piece to bring up Jeffrey Letienne, the 6'3 defender from North Iowa Area Community College. Scored 5 goals on the year for NIACC, 2 of them penalty kicks, but a goal scorer from center back is what you love to see, especially on these set pieces. It's going to be Mujic. Bertrand Nam in there as well. Here's the ball from Mujic. Headed on, flicked on. Into Bertrand Nam. Bertrand Nam's going to take it out, reset. It's won away by Skills. They're going to look to clear it up. But it only goes as far as the midfield. That's Alan Zuniga Castillo making his way into the field as well for Rochester FC. He looks to be on in place of Ahmad Najah. So 2 halftime substitutions made by RFC. Got Mujic, Donkor, and Nam. And Zuniga, Dedic, Zhao in the midfield, and then Bodie Young, Jeffrey Letienne, Luis Lopez, and a left back who is yet to be named for Rochester FC on the field right now. Chance down low for Skills. Cleared away by Letienne. Letienne's been extremely calm at the back. Here's Nam. Nam, good interception. He's got a chance to use his speed the other way. Intercepted by Skills. Good tackle there from Skills FC, but it's a bad pass. And Bodie Young controls and plays back to Odell. Here's Mujic now on the left wing. Mujic driving inside. Losing control of it, but it finds Zhao. Zhao back to Lopez. Rochester FC, no real set positions here on this front line. Mujic, Nam, and Donkor have really just been interchanging with each other, flowing in and out. Allowing different players to play chances at striker, have chances at the left wing as well. Nam's been a star on this left wing, though, for Rochester, using his speed. That one's going to be offsides, and no play made on it by Alan Castillo. Skills FC with the chance to develop from the back. Still working ahead is Skills FC. Big tackle there from Rochester. It's Dedic and Castillo combining. And Castillo plays back to Letienne. Skills FC goalkeeper that's been excellent today, Jonathan Ray. Couple of game-saving, goal-saving saves on both Mujic and Nam. This one played through, looking for Nam again, and there's Ray to clear. Right on cue, Ray making another big stop for the Skills FC defense. Lopez back to Odell. Here's Castillo. Good touch from Castillo. Back over to Lopez. Looking ahead, but he'll play it back to Odell. Odell clips it over to Letienne. Here's Letienne working ahead with space. Big pass from Letienne He's got numbers. Great find from Jeffrey Letienne. And here's Rochester on the attack. It's Mujic. Back inside. Eventually falls at Donkor. Donkor to Dedic. Over to Zhao. Zhao's going to cut back. Plays a through ball to Donkor. Here's Donkor. Out to Mujic. Mujic drives it low. Looking for a run from Nam. It's clipped back. And Rochester still attacking. Back to Nam. Nam gets past one. Gets past another. Nam's still driving. Now will hold up. Eventually finds the left back. And now over to Letienne. Letienne with chance to distribute from inside the Skills FC half. It's a little bit strong. Ray comes up. Contact. Bodie Young, a chance to shoot. He misses. As Ray was down, Young was going to hold up play, let Ray get back to his feet, and then realize that play went on. But Ray's gone down holding his knee. Ray, who's been excellent this game, just a little bit of tough contact there between him and Bodie Young after the pass from Letienne. We'll take a quick break here and let Ray get back to his feet. Here at Rochester Regional Stadium, score still 0-0 between RFC and Skills FC. Back here at Rochester Regional Stadium, still 0-0, but a substitution has been made. Jonathan Ray goes off for Skills FC after the injury, and backup goalkeeper Kyle Berg comes in for Skills. It's Letienne who steps in the way of the goal kick. And Burgess first call to action here with half an hour left to go here at Rochester Stadium. This one played ahead. Lopez battling it out. And it's going to be a corner for Skills. Here's a corner from Skills FC. Big win from Jeffrey Letienne. And another clearance from Letienne, but this one runs Scott sideways. Some more subs here for Rochester FC. We'll wait to get a number on that one. And some more subs for Skills as well. As both managers making some changes here with half an hour to go. Here's Skills FC. Clipping one in, it's Odell out to claim. Substitution is Abdulaziz Muhammad making his way to the field. There's Nam. It's Castillo playing Etienne, who plays ahead. It's Zhao on the far side. Now a chance for Skills. Working down the right wing. Good defense there from Miguel Castillo, who's in at left back for the Loons. This one touched out by Odell, but it went out of play first. Odell plays to Letienne. It's Aaron Zhao who came off the field. This one played ahead. Here's Nam. Nam with an open net. Nam on his left foot, trying to find a better angle. Touched back and cleared away by Skills FC. Here's Mujic to Lopez. Lopez back to Mujic. Trying to control here off the corner. It's played all the way back. Now clipped in. A chance for Letien to get ahead on it. He does, but Berg collects. Castillo touches that one up and away. Here's Castillo. Intercepted by Skills, and they're going to look to go the other way with the diagonal ball across. Headed on. Here's chipped up. Letien, the third time he's made a goal line clearance. Jeffrey Letien has been a star in the back for this Rochester FC team. Odell caught out again coming out of the box. This time it was definitely the right decision for Odell and a chip over by Skills FC, but it's Letien again clearing out from the back. This one cleared away by Dedic and into the stands. Now ahead, here's Zhao. Zhao guarded by two players. Misplayed, and here's a chance for Skills. But it's Letien who gets there first. Odell eventually worked to Letien. Letien, the diagonal ball. Cleared away by Skills FC. Looking for Mujic there, and he had the right power on it. Just needed to put it a little bit more to the left wing. Here's Nam. Nam touched away, but it's right back in the hands of Rochester FC. Here's Castillo. Castillo finds Mujic. Mujic now with a little bit of space here on the left wing. Playing ahead, finds Nam. Nam, big touch, has the cross. It's cleared away by Skills FC. Another good opportunity for Rochester. And some more good defense from both of these sides as we get closer to 70 minutes passing this game. At 25 minutes left to go. Here's the corner from the Loons. Put in by Mujic. Big header. Contact at the back, but no call from the ref. More contact, but once again, it's let go. And here's Mujic again. Another chance to cross. Looking for the head of Letien. Big touch from Mujic. It's going the other way. Chance for a counterattack here for Skills. Rochester FC scrambling to get back. It's a through ball. Odell comes out to claim it. He'll put it out of bounds. Good play there from Charlie Odell. We said it before, Odell, one of the most aggressive keepers in this conference. Not afraid to come out of his box, and worked out well there for him. Cleared away by the Loons. Still in play. It's a chance for Mujic here. Kicks it off of a Skills FC player. It'll be a throw-in for the Loons. Back to Mujic. Down the left wing. Chance for a 1-2 between him, Mujic, and Castillo. But it's misplayed, and eventually finds Doncor. Looks like Doncor's moved all the way to right back. Showing the versatility, the Luther College product. Chance here to attack for the Loons. It's Dedic. Dedic playing through to Nam. Nam cuts back. Had a chance for a through ball. Instead, it's still Nam driving. Nam gets Sandwich in the box. Calls for penalty. And it looks like it's called. It's a chance here for Rochester FC from the spot after Nam used his speed and drove. A huge opportunity. It's going to be Jeffrey Letienne to step up for the Loons. Standing at the PK spot, the Northern Iowa Area Community College product. With a chance to put the Loons ahead. Once again, one of the most prolific goal-scoring defenders in all of JUCO. You don't see many center backs score 5 goals in one single season. Jeffrey Letienne did that. And a chance to open up his UPSL account here against Kyle Berg and Skills FC. Letienne takes his steps back. The whistle blows. It's Letienne, no doubt. From Jeffrey Letienne, it's a 1-0 lead for Rochester FC with 20 minutes left to go in the game. So off the free penalty kick that was won by Bertrand Nam is Jeffrey Letienne to convert. And it's a 1-0 lead for Rochester FC. And now Skills FC looking to answer quickly. It's some intricate play, but it's touched away by the Loons and cleared up by Nam. A little bit of a miss kick there. Now Skills FC applying some offensive pressure. It's out of play. It'll be a Rochester FC throw-in. The Loons, though, can't get complacent with this 1-0 lead. Mujic, a nice little back heel flick. Skills FC player whiffs on a ball. And now Mujic all the way ahead, looking for Nam again. Nam created the first penalty for Letienne to finish. It's been the only score of this game that has seen a lot of offensive action from the Loons, but some good goaltending from Skills FC, but Skills FC goalkeeper Ray had to leave because of injury. It's Kyle Berg in there now, and he's the one who got scored on by Jeffrey Letienne from the penalty spot to make it 1-0. Here's Zhao. All the way to the right side, it's Doncor. You want to talk about bleeding in Rochester Blue? Josh Doncor is a guy who exemplifies that. Just a guy who coaches some of the programs, an assistant coach for a couple of the youth teams. Been around the program for a long time from Luther College and now playing UPSL for the Loons. Here's Lopez working with Zhao. And over to Letienne. Back to Zhao. And here's Letienne looking again for the long ball. Instead played on the ground over to Lopez. Looking for the through ball. It's an offsides call, but they're going to call that on Bertrand Nam. He wasn't even involved in the play there. He let that one go as Castillo was making a run from midfield. And they call the offsides. It's a free kick for Skills FC. Chipped ahead. Letienne clears. Mujic misses the header, but Rochester FC gains the throw. Throw in for Skills. Looks like that pass back went out of play, so it's another turnover for Skills FC, and Rochester with a chance to attack again. Finding Castillo. Touched ahead and touched out of bound by Skills. Mujic looking for a pass inside. Has to eventually play to Castillo. That's Miguel Castillo, not Alan Castillo. Both of them are on the field right now for Rochester. Big touch from Skills, and one back by the Loons. Here's Mujic. Nam well offside, but it's played ahead, looking for Castillo. Cleared away by Berg. It's a good clearance by Berg, finding the foot of one of his teammates. He's got a chance to drive. Letien steps in. That pass is offside. Odell comes up big again, but it is offsides. .15 minutes left to go for Rochester FC. Holding a 1-0 lead off a penalty kick from Jeffrey Letien. Jeffrey Letien on competitive penalty kicks in America is 3 for 3. 2 for 2 at NIACC. 1 for 1 with Rochester FC's UPSL side. And the keeper dove the right way. Kyle Berg did go the right way, but Letien put too much power on it for Berg to have really any effect, even though he got his fingertips. Here's a pass ahead. Finds Mujic. Finds Nick.